Listeners. I'm Ethan O'Daniel.
I'm Christine O'Daniel. And today we're talking about...
First off, as a lot of you may know, the world experienced a very tragic loss today. The passing of Chris Cornell, of course. He was only 52 years of age, and the cause of death was an apparent suicide.
So, that's what we're talking about today.
Yes. And while every death is, of course, important and a tragedy, I have to say that this is the very first death of like a public figure where I really feel like the wind is taken out of my sails. Like I really feel.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it's very, very
It's
bizarre.
hard to get your brain grasp it with my brain anyway.
Yes.
I can't even process it. I
Impossible
can't
to
even
process.
process it
Yes.
right now.
So anyways, we want to talk to you all a little bit about our experiences with depression and suicidal thoughts, and sort of how we got where we are today on our journey of personal development. Just the whole picture.
And we're not in any way, shape, or form qualified to help people with not...
Correct. Nor
Being
seeking
suicidal.
sympathy
Yeah.
in any way, shape, or form.
for attention. We're just talking about what we've gone through and where
Yes.
we are.
Because baby, I can't tell you how many times where I had been in a funk and I just happened to search people's vlogs talking about mental health issues, suicide, and it helped me immensely.
Yeah. I think it's more common than people think.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
So anyways,
Do you hear the kids playing? There's kids outside. Do you hear the sound? Anyway, so where do we begin? What has been, I know you've experienced feeling, it's depression. It's just like getting into a fucking rut.
Of course,
That's
yes.
what it is. What do you think causes it when you feel like that? What are the triggers that make it happen? What are you feeling?
I think it's just that. I think primarily it's a feeling of not doing what I'm supposed to do, not fulfilling my purpose, not paying enough attention to my goals and giving them the attention they need. Wouldn't you say the same? Or?
Well, mine is, I know what mine is. Mine is not feeling good enough.
Mm-hmm.
When I pile too much responsibility on myself, and then I fucking get in a hole and I can't get myself out of it. Because I feel like I'm not doing enough. Or feeling like I need to escape something. Like a bad relationship. I don't even know, I guess it was a bad relationship. Well, I was in a bad marriage, and every single day I wanted to escape it. And that's so fucking depressed. But it's not living to your full potential.
Right.
Or trying, for me, or trying to escape some situation which again is just living to your full potential.
Exactly.
So, I can't even think of and then Chris Cornell, what the hell? You're 52 years old.
It's
what?
crazy.
I think it's demons. Demons get inside you. You just can't just get out of the fucking mood. It's just a mood that you can't get out of, and then it just goes too far.
Right. Chris was, of course, a recovering drug addict. I believe he was an opiate addict at one point, an alcoholic, and had some substance abuse issues. It's very hard to wrap your head around, someone so talented and conventionally handsome guy, it's really hard to...
And he had a family, right?
Yeah, he had a family. He had two children, I believe. Two young children. And I'm at such a loss of words,
It's even now I still get, and we already talked about this together, I still even get in those moods. Mm-hmm. And what I have to do to get out, what have you done in the past to get out?
What have I done?
Of that mood. You've done different things.
Well, I have to say I've come a long way personally in terms of coping with those funks. Once upon a time, when I'd enter that state, I would just dwell on whatever the fuck it was bringing me down. It was, I wouldn't allow myself to pay attention to anything else except for what was going wrong, what was wrong. So it really is a matter of shifting your focus, at least for me. It's just now when those moods surface, I go into fight or flight mode, like I was telling you. It just immediately do something about it right then and there. Don't give it a chance to get any worse. You know, immediately do something to pick yourself back up again.
Interrupt the pattern.
Interrupt the pattern, correct. That's exactly.
Like, that's, like, you know, the last 2 weeks when I was in a mood,
Yeah.
like, the more I fucking focused on it, the more dramatic bullshit that I piled on top of myself. So it's like, interrupt the thing, otherwise that negativity, it spirals.
Yeah, it's going to spiral. It's going to eat you alive. You want to catch it before it has a chance to do that.
What kind of things, though, when you said that you try to focus on something else, what kind of things do you focus on?
Well,
music?
Of course, music music saved my life, first and foremost, on numerous occasions.
I feel the exact same way.
You know, of course.
But you play music, too.
I do play music. That is a part of my purpose. You gotta pay attention to those things that are a part of your purpose. Like, things that make me happy, like writing. Writing helps a lot. Doing this makes my day, you know, a whole lot better. It's just like,
it does.
finding
like
shit you love to do.
I was
like,
bitching right before this, and I'm good now.
Yeah.
And like even though I have everything in the world that I want, like, because the only thing I wanted in the world was this human that I've been waiting for forever, sometimes that doesn't even pull me.
Right.
It's not even like, even the thing that you want the most can't even pull you out of it. But like what I do is I fucking dive into books. I search for YouTube videos that make me happy, like Charisma Star.
Yeah.
For some reason, because her life seems so happy and stuff, so I just watch that and it makes me happy. I listen to music that pulls me out of it.
Yes.
You put on Queens of the Stone Age that pulled me out of it today. And you got to get away from the people too sometimes that, not even on purpose, will bring your fucking mind into hell.
You are allowed
Those negative
to be
people.
selfish.
Yes, be selfish in those moments. And another thing that helps me, I will just tell Ethan, I feel like blowing my fucking brains out today. Because I really do. Like, I get that fucking bad. I'm just like, I can't grab some hope somewhere. And I usually just telling somebody, just so that they're aware of it, then keep an eye on me or whatever, it helps. And then you usually try to bring me out of it. So it's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, that's good. So let's talk about go back to the do nots. Again, do not sit there and dwell. That's the last thing you need to do. I can't stress that enough. Do something different, anything different. Just get moving.
Interrupt the pattern.
Interrupt the pattern, like she said.
Even exercise. It sounds so...
Let's talk a little bit about that. That's another thing that I have to say has really shaped my life, reshaped my life completely.
Well, exercise and eating right, it could be just a chemical thing that's making you depressed, you know?
Of course.
Eating right, like, get some of those endorphins going.
Right.
And even if you feel like the biggest fucking loser in the world, do 10 minutes of fucking exercise, at least you accomplish something for the day.
Right. I mean, when I felt at my worst, that's when I was eating my worst.
Mm-hmm.
And at my most lazy, you know.
Me too. Like the 10 fucking years that I was completely depressed and didn't want to get off the couch or out of bed, I was a mess.
Oh, yeah. Like, I would sit there, I'd lay I'd sit there, I'd lay in bed for fucking days at a time.
Eat junk food.
Eat junk food.
Watch shitty TV that's making the problem even worse.
That's right.
When I'm at my best, what are you doing when you're at your best? Let's talk about that.
What am I doing when I'm at my best?
What are the things that
when I'm at my best
daily you're doing when you feel mentally the best?
When I'm at my best, I am exercising regularly.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm playing music, when I'm organized,
mm-hmm.
when I have my eye on the prize and on the big picture.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
As long as I shift my focus towards that in reaching those fitness goals or whatever it is, as long as my attention is there, I'm cool.
Yeah, even sometimes, like, to interrupt the pattern, one of the things you could do, which I've done before, is write your goals out. Because sometimes I will get into a depressed mode because I feel like there's nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
Even though there is, it's just that I'm not focused on it. So if you write it down, that brings your focus.
Yes.
Laser focus to it, and that can just change your whole day.
Exactly. We the night before, usually we set our intentions for the next day. Like, we make that to-do list. And you want to here's another thing. Give yourself as much credit as possible.
I have such a hard time with that.
Exactly. I think it's difficult for everybody. Document your progress at all times. I don't care if you got your ass out of bed and got in the shower. Write that shit
Yes,
down.
we do that. It's an accomplishment
what I'm
for the day
saying?
to take a shower. Sometimes it actually isn't gonna.
Really, getting out of the bed most, a lot of times is a fucking pain in the ass. So that counts.
It's a start.
Everything,
It is a start. I need to start doing that again because like that helps me when I do that.
Yeah, that's
So
another
thank you.
thing that's absolutely reshaped my mental status. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think naturally I think everybody, is hard on themselves. And that just works perfect for me.
Yeah.
Document progress.
Yeah.
So anyways.
What else?
Do not abuse substances. Don't do drugs. Don't drink. I used to
It's
drink.
an easy way out.
I used to be a drinker.
Horrible.
I started drinking at the age of from 19 to 23, and it sucks, dude. It's bad. Don't do it.
I'm so glad you're over that. And he also stopped smoking, so that's
Stop smoking
a huge
cigarettes.
accomplishment. Let's give him some.
Yeah. So like,
That's a slow
also
suicide.
all you smokers out there, like,
We
if
should do an
I
episode
can
on
do
that.
it, all of you can do it. Like, because I was the biggest nicotine fiend in the world.
He's doing such a great job. We're gonna do a video on that.
But
What are the other things that you shouldn't do? Just stay quiet about it. Tell somebody you should talk about it. Like I've
You know
never
what?
really had anybody to talk about it to
no, I understand.
until you
Right.
in the world now.
We are very similar in nature when it comes to, at least I think, like, I don't want to fucking talk about it,
You don't?
No, I don't. It's hard.
Well, if you have somebody close enough that you trust,
yeah,
that would take it serious. But
Yeah,
I'm not a drama queen. Like I would
Right,
never
yeah.
talk about it before because I'm not. I try not to be a
Right.
drama queen.
I understand this is something that's difficult for a lot of people, opening up, opening up. Some people have an issue with this. Fucking swallow your pride, do it. Like, if it's available, if help is available to you, take it.
Well, even that, like, I'm trying to think of like Chris Cornell is. I wonder, did he talk? Did anybody even have any idea of what was going on inside?
Well,
Like, I wonder. No, but I mean, I'm not really familiar with what's going on in his life because.
well, of course, there were, tweets. There was footage. I mean, just a matter of hours.
And he looked
prior.
normal, right? Everything was normal.
Yeah, apparently, yes. Yeah, he had made a tweet to his wife, and it was very sweet, and it's completely unexpected. I don't know what else to say. Completely last person I would have expected.
Bizarre.
Sorry, I'm just like, you know what I mean?
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
I don't know either. But, I don't know, we hope this video helps you guys. Because again, like, I know how much, other people's vlogs have helped me, for over the years, of course. And, yeah, we hope this does the same for you, Sometimes it helps to just hear someone else's experience.
Well, to know, just to
And this
know
isn't even
that.
the bulk of it, this is just, the gist of it. Yeah,
Just to know that other people, like, there are other people out there that don't fucking feel good enough. They don't feel like there's anything to look. I mean, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Not the only one, bro.
Right. I mean,
There are people out there.
yeah, we're working every day,
Fighting it. Just fighting it so hard. Like almost every day, like when I'm in depressed mode, like I get up and I know I have to fight it. Well, I have kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's one thing to hold on to my sanity, but fight it with, and we already talked about that. But yeah, you gotta be a fighter.
Exactly. Be a fighter.
Don't be a ding dong. Fight all day long.
All day long.
And don't dwell on death.
Exactly. I'm positive we're going to be doing more videos on this exact same thing in the future.
This is just an emergency video because
Yeah,
it was
it
an
seemed
unexpected.
appropriate. Yeah, it seemed appropriate for
happening.
the incident and the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Your bill calling me.
Am I?
Anyways.
Okay, that's it. Until next time. Are you Bill? Well, it's not. We'll do that on a different video.
Take care. Thanks for tuning in.
Stay
Be sure to
cool.
hit that subscribe button. Keep tabs on what we're up to. A lot of great content coming your way.